Today's video is about rosacea. We will learn its causes, features, and management. Rosacea is a chronic inflammatory skin disorder primarily affecting the facial skin. It manifests with periods of exacerbations and remissions and commonly presents with flushing, redness, and sometimes papules or pustules. Some epidemiological features are: number 1, prevalence. It affects approximately 5 to 10% of the population globally, with higher rates reported in fair-skinned individuals of Northern European descent. Most often diagnosed between 30 and 50 years of age. There is geographic variation. It is more prevalent in colder climates and among populations with lighter skin types, such as those with Fitzpatrick skin types 1 and 2. Number 4, genetic factors. Family history increases risk, suggesting a genetic predisposition. Number 5, sex distribution. Although more prevalent in women, men tend to have more disfiguring manifestations like rhinophyma. As I mentioned earlier about Fitzpatrick skin types, so here is a brief description about this classification. The Fitzpatrick skin type classification is a system used to categorize skin based on its response to sun exposure, particularly how it tans or burns. It ranges from type 1, very light skin, to type 6, very dark skin. Here I have mentioned the features of type 1 and type 2 only, as these skin types are more susceptible to develop rosacea. Fitzpatrick skin type 1. Very fair or pale skin, often with red or blonde hair and blue or green eyes. In response to sun, it always burns, never tans. Extremely sensitive to UV radiation. Individuals with Northern European descent, such as those with Celtic ancestry, usually have this type of skin. Fitzpatrick skin type 2. Fair skin, typically with light hair, blonde or light brown, and blue, green or hazel eyes. In response to sun, it burns easily, tans minimally or with difficulty. Sensitive to UV radiation. People of European descent with slightly more melanin than type 1 have this type of skin. These skin types are more prone to conditions like rosacea, sunburns, and skin cancers due to their lower level of melanin, which provides natural protection against UV rays. Causes and pathophysiology. The exact cause is not known, but multiple factors contribute to its development. Number 1, immune dysregulation. Overactivation of innate immunity, particularly involving antimicrobial peptides like cathelicidins, leads to inflammation and vascular changes. Number 2, microbial triggers such as Demodex folliculorum, a skin mite, is implicated in some cases, as its density is higher in rosacea patients. Helicobacter pylori infection may also play a role, although evidence is inconclusive. Number 3, vascular dysfunction. Dysregulation of blood vessels contributes to persistent flushing and telangiectasias. Environmental triggers like UV radiation, extreme temperatures, wind, and other environmental exposures exacerbate symptoms. Number 5, neurological components, for example, enhanced sensory nerve activation, may contribute to the flushing and burning sensation. Number 6, lifestyle factors including alcohol, spicy foods, caffeine, and emotional stress are common exacerbating factors. Clinical features. Rosacea is classified into 4 subtypes, though overlap is common. Erythematotelangiectatic rosacea. The features of this type include persistent facial redness and flushing, visible blood vessels, skin sensitivity with burning or stinging sensations. Papulopustular rosacea is characterized by redness accompanied by acne-like papules and pustules, commonly confused with acne vulgaris but lacks comedones. Phimosis rosacea is marked by thickened skin and irregular nodular overgrowths, most commonly on the nose, called rhinophyma. It is more common in males. Ocular rosacea affects the eyes, causing redness, irritation, dryness, and gritty sensation. May lead to complications like blepharitis or conjunctivitis. Diagnosis. Clinical diagnosis is based on history and physical examination. Key features include central facial redness, papules, pustules, telangiectasia, and flushing. Exclusion of other similar conditions is mandatory. Acne vulgaris, seborrheic dermatitis, lupus erythematosus, and perioral dermatitis must be ruled out. Optional tests include skin biopsy in certain cases and microscopy to assess Demodex density in resistant cases. Management is tailored to the subtype and severity, focusing on controlling symptoms and preventing flares. General measures include trigger avoidance. Identify and avoid specific triggers, for example, sunlight, heat, spicy food, and alcohol. Sun protection. Use broad spectrum sunscreens. Gentle skin care, avoiding irritating skincare products. Use non-comedogenic fragrance-free moisturizers. Medical management. Topical therapies include metronidazole, cream or gel for anti-inflammatory effects. Azelaic acid gel for reducing redness in papules. Ivermectin cream, which is effective against Demodex mites and inflammation. Brimonidine gel is a vasoconstrictive agent for persistent erythema. Oxymetazoline is another topical vasoconstrictor. Oral therapies. Tetracyclines, for example doxycycline, minocycline, have anti-inflammatory properties for moderate to severe cases. Isotretinoin are used for refractory cases or phimosis changes. Ocular rosacea is managed by lid hygiene, artificial tears, and oral antibiotics, for example doxycycline. Procedural interventions include laser therapy and intense pulsed light. It is effective for reducing persistent erythema and telangiectasias. For phimosis changes, surgical excision, dermabrasion, or CO2 laser may be necessary. Rosacea is a chronic condition with no cure, but symptoms can be effectively managed. Early intervention can prevent disease progression, especially in phimosis and ocular subtypes. Patient education and adherence to a tailored treatment plan are essential for long-term control. Thank you. If you like the video, leave a thumbs up and share with your friends and colleagues. Subscribe the channel for more videos and updates.